All right, a lot of times I've been talking about hurricane gear tests where I have one specific product and I go through the review on it really closely. That's not what we're doing today. Today, the folks from REI are here. This is Carolyn. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Bringing some really unique items, some neat things that we want to think about maybe including in our hurricane kit. And every time we have a tropical system that impacts our area, like we saw with Hurricane Ike or what we've seen with Hurricane Harvey most recently, we learned something new. And what we learned with Harvey was flooding. And so I'm going to jump right over here because we've been thinking about new things to put in our hurricane kits. And we've been talking about some kind of a boat maybe that we could pack up and keep in a small area, but then when we need it, we could get it out. And this is exactly what we're talking about.
So this is an Oru kayak. It is actually an origami kayak. It folds up very small. It's only 26 pounds.
And I'm just going to show you just by lifting it and just sort of how light this is.
Yeah, it's very light, really easy to carry around. It's got a strap on it. Takes just a couple minutes to set up. It has easy to carry, so it would be a great thing in an emergency. You could throw in your car.
And again, we want to stress it'll fold up and into basically like a large suitcase is when it's all over with. It'll literally fold. And I'm just going to sort of show, I don't want to flip the whole thing apart, but all of this will come apart. I saw you putting it together, how it'll just kind of fold up. So it's origami, huh?
Origami, and it's surprisingly durable. You would think it wouldn't be, but it's incredibly safe.
How much weight can you put in there?
400 pounds.
400 pounds. So I'm going to be able to fit in there, maybe even fit some other folks as well. So that's the new item that we've been talking about with all the flooding that we need to be able to deal with and work with. But some of the more traditional items we've got out on the table just to kind of remind us a little bit about what we need. I always want to see food, water, I want to see a flashlight, and I want to see a way to charge my cell phone. So can you run through that and see if we can find some of that?
Absolutely. So we have got a bucket here of emergency meals. This is 32 servings, so this will be good for a family for a short period of time. Just a great thing to have on hand. Water-wise, this is a SteriPen. This is great for this situation because it kills viruses. Large quantities of water really quickly. For water carry, 2 bottles. This is a great thing to have on hand in case you do need more water, but it packs up really small. We have a generator if you have multiple people and need to charge a lot of phones, or just a power bank that's good for several recharges, or a tablet as well. This lantern you can charge off of this generator. It's great to have in your house. And we also have a headlamp. You can keep this in the top pocket of your backpack for quick access if you need additional light.
Now, I'm going to throw out 2 things that I see here that are important to include. One of them is just a towel. This is like a really lightweight towel, right? A camping towel. That's something that we sometimes forget about. And something that I've really wanted to dive more into, and I haven't done a whole lot on. I'm assuming this is some sort of a GPS device.
This is a GPS device, and it's also a 2-way messenger. So it's great for your family and friends to be able to contact them, let them know that you're safe, as well as track you. So you can set on GPS tracking, and they can know exactly where you're at. All
right, again, the folks from REI, I've always encouraged people to look at outdoors stores for great ideas, the stuff that works for camping, it works for hurricane preparedness. Thanks for coming in this morning, giving us some new ideas